big Elon welcome to all those who have not been here before, and this is your first time with us at Mass here. My name is Father Gerry Waterman. I am a conventual Franciscan friar, and I am beginning my 8th year at campus ministry here at Elon. I feel very blessed. I learned about competition at a very early age. Some of you might remember this TV jingle. My dog's bigger than your dog. My dog's bigger than yours. My dog's bigger 'cause he gets kennel ration. My dog's bigger than yours. Do you remember that? Since man discovered fire, and since Cain slew Abel, there's been competition in the world. There's sometimes healthy competition, most often unhealthy competition. Competition exists everywhere in our world. Already in the business world, we know that. In a political arena, we know as the race for the presidency, November 6th, continues. It exists in sports arenas, sports fields. One place it shouldn't exist is in religion, in the church, because with competition often comes this elitism and this parochial, narrow-minded thinking. Case in point, I heard the story about a turkey dinner being thrown in a Methodist church not far from here, and they were all gathering, and there was some new people coming into the church who decided to help with this turkey dinner. And one of those new people said, "Why don't we put the pumpkin pies on this side of the room rather than on this side of the room, and everything would flow much easier." One woman was so irate about that. Here's what she said. She said, "That's not the right way. We've always done it this way. They're ruining our church. They don't know anything. They're not even from here anyway." She left the church and joined another. Sound familiar? Our first reading today, Joshua talking to Moses about Eldad and Medad. They sound like some characters from the movie Conehead. They were prophesying, but they weren't part of that special team that had the Spirit given to them. And so, stop them. They're not part of us. They don't have the right. They can't do it. And Moses says, would that everyone were a prophet. Would that the Spirit would fall on everyone. The Spirit has fallen on everyone. And in the Gospel, St. John is no different. Jesus, we saw some people expelling demons in your name. How could they do that? They're not part of us. And Jesus says it so clearly. If you're not against us, you're with us. You're for us. Where does the competition come from? What makes us think we are so much better than someone else? St. Paul tells us that each one of us has been given a gift of the Spirit, and it manifests in us in many different ways. That's why we have some people singing in the choir. That's why I have some people playing music. That's why we have some people greeting in the back of the church. So many gifts given just within the confines of this church, these church walls. Everybody has it. We can't point the finger at someone else and say they don't. But we are a judgmental people, aren't we? We judge on race, we judge on color, we judge on wealth, we judge on gender, we judge on education. We do it all the time. It's kind of instinctive. We have to work hard against it. We have to pray hard against it. Elon likes to say to us all the time that students who go to Elon become global citizens. And the globe at one time used to be way out there and very far away. It's no longer that far, is it? Just the other day, I was Facebook chatting with one of our juniors who was studying abroad in Senegal. A few days before that, I was Skyping with our former CCM president, Erin Bradley, who begins her second year as a volunteer in Farm of the Child in Honduras. The world is very close to us. We need to start thinking of one another as sisters and brothers who all have the stepping stones for one another, you could say, you are a stepping stone to me when you support me in my moments of weakness and doubt. You are a stepping stone to me when you give me a belief in myself, when you boost my self-confidence. You see something in me that I can't see in myself. You are a stepping stone to me when I am feeling inadequate, and you help me to discover the special talents and gifts that God has given me. You are a stepping stone to me when you challenge me and help me to grow and develop my potential. You are a stepping stone to me when you accept me, though others may reject me. You are a stepping stone to me when you forgive me and liberate me from my past. You are a stepping stone to me when you understand me and listen to me. You are a stepping stone to me when you refuse to exploit my weakness or to take advantage of my mistakes. You are a stepping stone to me when you refuse to judge me for the gift of the Spirit that I have received from God Himself. Our chaplain's office for the commemoration of September 11, 2001 realized that each one of us needs to, well, we are global citizens, and we are rubbing elbows with all kinds of people, ethnicities, religions, races, creeds, and this shirt got designed for that special occasion. Interact with respect. Interact with respect. And I think that is certainly the phrase that each one of us needs to remember, that we are global citizens. We have a gift of the Spirit. God asks us to use ours, to point out others, and to celebrate one another's